Bingo. This is it. Now, it's easy to say, oh, big multinational company. Oh, yeah, haha, capitalism. But let's talk about this because this is actually a sign in the industry of some change that's happening. Now, some of the change I'm actually happy for, but some of it's bad. So originally, Unity was software as a service. You paid them a monthly fee. Originally it was boxed. You bought it and then you had it for all those versions, and then they turned to software as a service because everyone loves software as a service because you keep making money every month, right? We can argue that some other time, but that was their model, right? And the problem was they went public, and that wasn't enough revenue. Now they had this big giant spike. They were worth like $1 billion. That really was inflated. It was during the height of the bubble. Like, man, if you want to talk about like JR selling stock, that's when he should have sold stock when it was like at 400, not when it was at 38. That's not a shocker. But so that's what they did. And the problem was that wasn't doing well enough. Now, were they doing well enough that they could have stayed private the whole time and not need to go public? Like, is that the problem? I think they always needed some more money. They needed some growth. They were against Epic, which been backed by Tencent, and then Fortnite money, obviously blew Epic up, where they weren't making money off the game engine. They were getting off of money of Fortnite, and the game engine was a side thing, essentially, right? But still, Unity had this thing going, and they were darling of the indie scene, and a lot of that had to do with the people working there. The people working there loved games. The founder, Wakamanti, a friend of mine, loves games. He loves gamers. He would love nothing more to help people, right? And so that was how they were running. And then so JR came, and I think they were looking to sell the company at first, talking to Microsoft, talking to Amazon, right? A lot of those rumors and stuff. I'm not going to talk about anything that I have private information on. That didn't happen, so they went public. And it was enough revenue. So now you can start a game store. You can start monetizing some other way than they were trying, right? They were trying to do a bunch of things. They were buying other studios and buying like multiplayer. Maybe they're going to sell servers to the players or whatever. None of that's working. None of that is driving enough revenue. So they actually merged with ironSource, because what they were seeing at this peak a few years ago was, hey, ads. We can do mobile. We're mobile because we're this lightweight thing. So already a lot of people are using us for mobile. And what we can do is we can sell these mobile ads, and we'll become our mobile ad seller. And that was making them money. And so they're like, let's join up with ironSource, which is also technology about making money, monetization in app of games. And this is mobile ads, right? Then Apple ATT came. And that was the privacy policy change that decimated that market. Now, how it decimated that market is the thing that I am okay with. And that is, you had crap mobile games or casual mobile games, whatever, like high volume, right? So remember, sales is a funnel. So you have the broadest part of the funnel is on top, and then it shrinks down until you make the purchase, right? So the broadest funnel on top is like crap mobile games. And what you do is you have ads in these crap mobile games to arbitrage down to these games down here that you can monetize, right? Arbitrage is pay something less over here to make something more over there. And so what you do is you pay these ads up here, and they're bringing people down here into the funnel until you make the big whales down here, and that's where you make all your money. Okay, so that is literally what all those ads were, and that was funding the entire ad market. But what Apple did was say is, you're not allowed to know that the person clicked here and ended up down here and is one of the whales. We're going to break that linkage and keep that privacy. Well, the minute they do that, all of this top stuff becomes a lot less valuable because you don't know what's actually earning you money. You don't know what's driving this down, right? And so you saw Zynga get purchased. Copley just recently got purchased. You saw all these big mobile companies all of a sudden crumble because all their ad money was off this top stuff, off this crap, off the top. And so they didn't have any revenue. And this then affected Unity. And Unity had not just doubled down, they tripled down, quadrupled down. They bought into another company that just did this, and that just decimated them. Right now, this is a personal thing of, I've actually spoken at a mobile games conference where I asked, you only have two tracks, user acquisition and ads, which are the same thing. Why don't you have a game design track? Because there's no value in game design in mobile. It is because all of it is to get users, understand your lifetime value of that user, and then monetize them. And it's crap. And that's why mobile is crap to me. Of that is always the lead thing. Now there's people who make cool little things on mobile. I'm talking about the mobile industry as a whole. And so this is what put Unity really behind the 8-ball, right? And this is where their stock goes from $400 or whatever to $37. So yeah, that is exactly it. Is they're trying to figure out, okay, if that is true, how do we make money? And how do we make money off of those crap games that used to sell the crap ads? Well, we know there's a whole bunch of these crap games. What if we charge them per install? Then at least we're making money. But of course, those crap games aren't making money anymore either, so they're not going to want to do this. So the consolidation in the industry is not helping. Mobile didn't help. This isn't helping. There's scary times ahead of a different kind of beast for the game industry.